Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tis I, Mrs. Jays, your friendly, crazy fifth grade teacher. I teach ELA. I am a fifth grade teacher, and I either teach you or I work with your teacher, and we are all working together on your choice menu. And your choice menu will typically have a grammar video and worksheet on it with Mrs. J's teaching a lesson, and then you do the lesson with your group, do the worksheet, and correct it and turn it in. However, your teacher may want you to keep your worksheets until you're ready to turn in your whole choice menu. So anyway, with that being said, today we are doing what is a sentence. This is something that you should have learned first, second, third, and fourth grade, and this should just be a review. But we see a lot of times that fifth graders are really not sure if they are writing complete sentences. So we're going to talk about complete, simple sentences. A simple sentence contains what we call a subject, which is who or what the sentence is about. And it also contains what we call a predicate. And a predicate is a verb, it's an action word, and it actually forms a complete thought in your head. So we know who the sentence is about, and we know what that person or that thing did. So an example of that would be, the table needs a lamp. And you'll see that the subject is blue, the table, and we'll see that the predicate is red, it needs a lamp. So even though the table is not a who, it is a what, it still did something. It needed something. So the table needs a lamp is what we call a complete sentence. The next thing on our video is if a sentence is missing the subject or it's missing its predicate, it is called incomplete. Your teacher might write it IS, incomplete sentence. An example of that would be ran down the stairs quickly. Who ran down the stairs quickly? So you can see we know what happened, but we don't know who did it. So we say that there's no subject here, so it is an incomplete sentence. An incomplete sentence is also called a fragment. In Greek morphology, frag means broken. So this is like a broken sentence. Another example of a fragment or a broken, incomplete sentence would be the mouse with perky ears. What did the mouse with perky ears do? Well, it's a fragment. We know who we're talking about, but we don't know what the mouse did. So there's no predicate. It's called a fragment. So we're going to learn how to correct these sentence fragments. I think we are. Okay, sorry. So most sentence fragments need a subject and a predicate in order for them to become complete. So let me move this so that we can see. Way up top. Hi, I'm way up here. So this first one is a fragment. It's the one that we had on the other page. Ran down the stairs quickly. We know what happened, but we don't know who it happened to. So it is a fragment. We only have the predicate. We need to add a subject. And so that's what happened here. We added my nervous father. Now we know who did what and what they did. Now it went from a fragment to a complete sentence. Another example is the new art teacher. Okay, we know who, but we don't know what this new art teacher did. Did she scribble on my notebook? Did she get fired? What happened? So we have to add more to the sentence to make it into a complete sentence. So this fragment became a complete sentence by adding the new art teacher showed us how to paint. Now it's complete. Okay, so now that we have figured out if sentences are fragments or if they're complete, we are going to decide whether these sentences are fragments or complete sentences. So look to see if you have both parts, a subject and a predicate. Ready? Playing with my friends at the park. I'll give you a couple seconds. I want you to tell your table leader if it's a sentence or a fragment. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, group, you should have said that it was a fragment. We don't know who is playing with my friends at the park. I am playing with my friends at the park. My little brother is playing with my friends at the park. We don't have a subject. It is a fragment. The next one, and we're deciding whether it's a fragment or a complete sentence. Again, as the sports car crossed the intersection. We're going to do this one together because this one is a little complicated. Okay, if I were to cross off this word as, and I just had the sports car cross the intersection, I would have a subject, the sports car, and I would know what it did. It crossed. But when I put this, it's called a subordinating conjunction. Can you say that, everybody? Subordinating conjunction. When you put the subordinating conjunction on the front of this sentence, it then becomes a fragment because as the sports car crossed the intersection, something happened after it. So we are going to say that this is a fragment. The next one, is this a fragment or a complete sentence? The teacher explained the lesson carefully. Everybody, I'd like you to turn to your table leader, and I'd like for you to tell the table leader whether this is a sentence or a fragment. On your mark, get set, say it. Okay, boys and girls, you should have said that it is complete because who is the sentence about? The teacher. And what did the teacher do? The teacher explained. So this is a complete sentence. Now we're changing up the activity a little bit. We're going to complete the fragment. So we need to decide, is it missing a subject or is it missing a predicate? And then we need to add what is missing to it so it becomes complete. So baking cookies for the fundraiser. What's missing? Talk to your table leader. Decide, is it the subject that's missing or the predicate that's missing? You should have decided that it's the subject that's missing. We don't know who is baking cookies. So is A, baking cookies for the fundraiser when? Does that add a subject? Or B, Sue is baking cookies for the fundraiser. Or, I think I said B or C. I don't know. I hope I said B. C, if I was baking cookies for the fundraiser, which one completes the fragment? Sue. Sue is the subject that completed the fragment. The next one, the old shed by the river. Are we missing a subject or are we missing a predicate? Tell your table leader now. You should have said we're missing the predicate. We don't know what the old shed did. So we need to look down here, A, B, and C, and decide which one of these completes the fragment and tells us what the old shed did. A, the old shed by the river collapsed. B, 2 tall trees and the old shed by the river. Or, I hope I said B there. C, when the old shed by the river was painted. Tell your table leader if it's A, B, or C now. Class, you should have said A, the old shed by the river collapsed. The old shed is the subject, and what did the old shed do? It collapsed. The next one, if it stops raining. Ooh, this is one of those ones with the subordinating conjunction. The subordinating conjunction. Okay, here it is, the subordinating conjunction. If. This is a sentence, it stopped raining. But when I put this subordinating conjunction on the front of it, hold on, my lights went out. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. When I put that subordinating conjunction on the front of it, it means that something is supposed to be happening afterwards. So which one, or beforehand? Either beforehand or afterwards. Those 2 things are happening in the sentence if you have a subordinating conjunction. So which one is it? A, B, or C? A, playing baseball if it stops raining. B, if it stops raining when the clouds clear. Or C, We can play on the field if it stops raining. Tell your table leader now. Boys and girls, you should have said C. We can play on the field if it stops raining. And the next one, here we're going to change, what does it say? Choose the option that is a sentence fragment. Which one is a fragment? Ready? A, the black cat sat on the fence post. Do we have a subject and a predicate? Or B, the very best baseball player on the team. Or C, Marcus loves playing catch at the park. Or D, the red roses bloomed. Table leaders, stop the video and make a decision together. Which one is a sentence fragment? And then turn it back on. Hi again. You should have decided that the fragment is the very best baseball player on the team. Next. Which one is a complete sentence here? So opposite of the last one. Okay, ready? We're looking for the complete sentence. A, underneath the old brick bridge. B, while the students practice their spelling. C, my favorite pencil to write an essay with. Or D, the story ended peacefully. Table leader, stop the video. And students decide A, B, C, or D. And then turn the video back on. Hi again. You should have decided the story ended peacefully. Okay, now we're working together on a worksheet. This is a group activity. You are to discuss this, talking about, oh, it doesn't have a subject. Oh, it doesn't have a predicate. Oh, it has both. So what's happening is you're supposed to write an S after each group of words that is a sentence, and write an F after each group of words that is a sentence fragment. Actually, you're going to write it before. So it's on this line. So let's do the first one together. People thought America was a land of opportunity with few hardships. Who is this sentence about? Does it have a subject? Yes. Everybody, who or what is the subject? You should have said people. What did those people do? They thought. It's an action. A verb is something your brain, your body, or your mouth can do. And if you're thinking or you thought something, it's an action your brain does. So this, we're going to write an S on the line. It is a sentence. And then we're going to go on and do numbers 2 through 10. Table leader, you will stop the video now and you will complete the worksheet together. After you are finished, you will turn the video back on and correct the worksheets together. Okay, pause the video now. Welcome back. You should have finished this worksheet together as a group. And now we're going on to the next slide, which is the answer key. Go ahead and, using a color pencil, mark the ones that you got incorrect with an X over the number. Please, please, please do not put stars or check marks over the ones that are right. Please only mark the ones that are wrong. It's easier for your teacher. Go ahead and grade this, and then after you are finished, put it in your folder until your whole choice menu is complete and you can add it to your packet. Have a great day.